Hello, and I welcome you to the World News. Now, Dr. S. Jaishankar has said that, in many cases, Canada has become the biggest problem of India today. Among you, some people may ask that the biggest problem, not China? Well, China is a challenge, the biggest challenge. But you can say if we talk about the temporary problem in front of India, then Canada is the biggest problem of India today. And hence Dr. S. Jaishankar recently given warning of new Newton law of politics to Canada. That the way Newton has 3 laws off motion, similarly another Newton's law is also applied in geopolitics, and this warning is given to Canada by the Foreign Minister of India. See, if you will do some action, there will be equal and opposite reaction will be sure. Now, I tell you a very interesting thing, whatever conversation is going on between India and Canada, whatever statement the government is giving on each other, but if we talk about trade between India and Canada, there is a huge jump of 18 to 20% in recent years. If we look at the recent data, then the trade of India-Canada has reached $8.2 billion. And if both countries signed a free trade agreement, then this trade that is comfortably, it could also reach $15 to $20 billion. But India has clearly cleared one thing, that on the free trade agreement with Canada, there is no conversation in the near future, at least by October 2025. Now you've seen this date, October 2025, in terms of India-Canada relations is mentioned a lot. What is its reason? The reason is this, because Justin Trudeau had a political deal in 2021-22, a few years ago, with several political parties, inside which it was decided that Justin Trudeau would be the PM of Canada till October 2025. So now gradually the time period of Justin Trudeau as a Prime Minister is coming to an end. The election will have to face them, and whatever action is being taken by the Canadian government today, these actions you can also see by linking with elections. Now you must have seen, for example, recently, the Canadian authorities have arrested 3 Indian nationals with the issue of Nijar killing. Many people are raising questions in Canada itself, that Nijar's killing was done last year. So what these people were so stupid that even after killing Nijar, they stayed in Canada for so long. Why did these people not run back to India? So this question is being raised a lot in Canada, and Mr. Jaishankar has said here that it seems clear that people of a lot of criminal background have gone to Canada. They have a gang war among themselves, kill each other, and Canada assumes that there is a foreign country. They are doing all this here. Mr. Jaishankar has cleared that the government of Justin Trudeau is constantly issuing visas to the wrong people of this type, and due to these people, the organized crime in Canada is constantly increasing. There are many people, those who are most wanted in India. India says many times to Canada that send these people back, but Canada does not do this. Under the political compulsion, the Canadian government feels that if these people are punished, or if they are sent back to India, then the people of the Indian community in Canada will get angry to a large extent. And that politician will not get votes again. So the fear of vote bank is so much today, that the people of the bad background, whether on any side, Khalistani or the people of the other side, are continuously giving them visas. And this problem exists specifically in Canada itself, and not in USA to the large extent. But he is talking about Canada, that Canada is our biggest problem right now. Because in Canada, today the party in power and other parties also have given validation to these kind of extremism, separatism, and advocates of violence and certain legitimacy to criminals, give them the free hand is in Canada. Whatever you want to do, you do under the freedom of speech.
Something their answer is no, we are a democracy, but it is free speech. But the point that they need to understand, this kind of, it's no longer a world which runs as a one-way street. That if there are things which happen out there, there will be pushback. The Newton's law of politics will apply there also. That there will be a reaction. Others will, take steps or counter it. And often, I mean, when I see, for example, these kinds of attacks or threats to our embassies, because they concern me very deeply, and I tell the foreign minister, saying, suppose it happened to you. If it was your diplomat, your embassy, your flag, how would you react? So we have to keep our position
Now,
strong.
Mr. Jaishankar said that the reaction will come. If you will take such aggressive actions against us, if threat call comes to attack on our embassy, then you will get to see the reaction from our side from somewhere. And this is what Newton law he is talking about. So Newton did not give any law about geopolitics itself, but Newton's law of motion, which is a third law, says, for every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. Many geopolitical papers were published on the base of this in 2021-2022. Where it was told that many times when the Russians claim that NATO has surrounded them completely, NATO is in Poland, NATO is in Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia, and Finland has also become a part of NATO, so Russia has been completely surrounded. So in its response, many Western thinkers said that Newton law of motion is being applied here. The manner in which Russia is continuously increasing its presence in Black Seas. NATO has made many countries a part of NATO, near Russia. Now you can have your own opinion about it. Who is right? Who is wrong? I am just telling you, new Newton law of geopolitics, where it was originated, when this terminology became so famous. So Mr. Jaishankar has cleared the point from his side, that before October 2025, let me tell you clearly, the relationship of Canada-India is going to be in the news for a long time till October 2025. You will see, from Canadian side they will give a lot of a bad statement about India because they will need the support of voters. India has cleared it from its side that if you take action against us, there will be equal and opposite reaction. Always remember Newton's law of geopolitics properly. We will definitely react to our side. If Canada raise issue against India in the international forums, places like UN, there is no big deal that Justin Trudeau target India. India will also target Canada in its response, and I does not think that the relationship between the two countries is going to improve the relationship before the at least October 2025. And here I will also ask you a question. The question is here that the president of China, Xi Jinping, has gone to the visit of which European country? This is a lot of news. Here is your options: Finland, France, Sweden, or Germany. If you want a dedicated video on this topic, so write about it in the comment section. If many people are demanding it, then I will bring a separate video about it for you later. And you can also watch another detailed video on 3 Indian national arrests in Canada. For a more clear view, and with this final note, this is the end of the video. Thank you for listening. And if you like these videos, then subscribe this channel.